What is up everyone, my name is Jan, and in today's video I'll be talking about my Game Week 2 team selection and transfer plans. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, starting off, I just want to start off with my team review again of round 1, like last video. So starting off, I have Nyland in goal. Nyland got me 2 points. He really didn't do much. Same with Galindez, to be honest, he got 3 points. I stopped off Galindez because he played first, and because he got 3 points, he got his clean sheet wiped last minute. So I put Nyland in, and he also conceded 1 goal only just to ruin my clean sheet. Yeah, that's World Cup fantasy. That's FPL. That's fantasy games for you, you know. In one moment. But yeah, yeah, the boat really didn't do well. I thought I was gonna get 2 clean sheets. Actually, I was gonna be like do I stick or twist, because I thought I was gonna get 2 clean sheets from both of them, a clean sheet each from the both of the keepers. But yeah, those were like a little disappointing in terms of picks. But then we go into defense and we see that we have Kimmich. He got 2 assists, no clean sheet. I said that in the last video. He didn't get me clean sheet against Curacao, but he still went very well because he got 2 assists, and that just adds up. And like it covers the mess of the clean sheet, you know, if you know what I mean. He got 8 points. That's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about him. I think he's gonna do well in the next game week as well against Ivory Coast. But yeah, then we have Oliveira, the Uruguayan defender. Against Saudi Arabia, he didn't do well. I thought he was gonna get clean sheet. Same. He only got 1. He only conceded 1 goal. Same with like most of my defenders, honestly. I have even the keepers, like they only conceded 1, you know. Just to ruin my clean sheet, you know, against Saudi Arabia. I thought he was gonna get clean sheet, but he didn't. But then we have Kubarsi against Cape Verde. It was a 0-0. I thought they were gonna score and they were gonna win, but turns out the Cape Verde were a really good team. And Kubarsi, yeah, I mean, he got me 7 points still, you know. That's a pretty good result. That's a pretty good points overall. He just got me clean sheet. And that's it, clean sheet and 2 points from the 90 minutes that he played. But yeah, that's not bad. I guess. Same with Elvedi. Elvedi. I had to talk about him. He was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Elvedi. He didn't get clean sheet. He only conceded 1 goal as well against Qatar. I really thought he was gonna get clean sheet, and I thought like I really backed him up. You know. I thought he was gonna get more than just a clean sheet. Actually, I thought he was gonna get like goal or assist. He was really attacking, had some headers. From set pieces, he looked very attacking, dangerous, you know. But yeah, that's my defense. And yeah, I have Sanchez. He's still yet to play against Uzbekistan. I think I mean I don't know, not gonna lie, because I said the same with the other defenders. They're gonna get clean sheet, and the keepers, but they still didn't get a clean sheet, and they just conceded 1 goal just to ruin the clean sheet. So I'm not gonna say anything about Sanchez because you never know, you know. But yeah, that is my defense, and now we move on to my midfield. Okay, so starting off with midfield, I have Bruno Fernandes, which is still yet to play against Congo. I think he'll do very well. Maybe get a goal, probably get some assists, you know, like usual, like he does with United. I think he's a very good pick, you know, against Congo. I think, because in football you never know, right? They'll score a lot of goals. Portugal will score a lot of goals against Congo. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And then we have Sabitzer. He's on vice captain. He got 1 point. I just finished the game. It was at for me European time. It finished at 8. He got a yellow card. Then they had a penalty last minute, which was really interesting, you know. But Arnautovic was on the pitch and he didn't take the penalty. I really thought he was going to take the penalty because there wasn't there was an FPL content creator. He had a list of like penalty takers, and he said Sabitzer was going to take the penalties as well. But turns out Arnautovic took the penalty, and I lost out. I thought I was going to get some returns against Jordan. I mean, I took a 1 week punt on him, expecting something in return, but no. To be honest, I mean, he didn't get nothing. But yeah, I mean, that's football, like I said. But yeah, this is just a game. Turns out he didn't get nothing, like I said. But yeah, next up is Wirtz, and Wirtz got me an assist. I already talked about him like last video. He was pretty good. I think he could have got more, like I said. But yeah, an assist is so good, better than nothing. And yeah, next up is Diaz. He's still yet to play. Same with Sanchez. They're still yet to play. Both of those players. They're Colombian, obviously. Against Uzbekistan. I think he's gonna get some goals or an assist, something. Maybe even double digits. I mean, I don't know. It's just a game. But yeah, I think against Uzbekistan, I hope he's gonna get something. I don't know if he's on penalties or not. Maybe when Rodriguez is not on the pitch, he's not on penalties. He's not really on much set pieces because Rodriguez takes all of them. But when Rodriguez is not on the pitch, maybe like he gets subbed off on the first half or he doesn't even play. But if he gets subbed off, he's gonna take almost all his set pieces. Diaz. I mean, but yeah. Then we have Rafinha. Rafinha didn't do anything against Morocco. I also talked about him last video. He was pretty mid, I mean, I didn't see much of him in the game. He got 2 points. Really didn't do much. Yeah, nothing to talk about him. And yeah, next up is my forward line. Okay, so in my forward line, I have Oyarzabal, Mbappe, and Haaland. Now, starting off with Oyarzabal against Cape Verde. I mean, the keeper was really good. I mean, everyone saw how good he was. His followers, the Vozinha, went from 50,000 followers to almost 10 million now, I think. Last time I checked was 8 million. But yeah, Oyarzabal got 2 points, got like 3 shots on target. Didn't really do much as well. I mean, saw him play a little bit, but he didn't like finish the opportunities. He has some opportunities in those 3 shots. But yeah, can't really say much. Can't really do much for my point. Yeah, I thought I was really gonna get something. I even captained him, but then took him off. To Mbappe. But yeah, Oyarzabal didn't do much. Now probably gonna bench him for Sanchez. I mean, no, I'm probably going to bench Sabitzer because he got less points. He got 1 less point. So, yeah, but Oyarzabal, I really can't say much, Next up is Mbappe, captain. He got 28 points. He got 2 goals, 4 shots on the target, which adds up to 14. And also played the 90 minutes, which also adds up to 14 points. So yeah, that's up to 14 points on captain, 28 points. That's not pretty bad. I mean, what am I saying? That's pretty good. That's actually amazing. I mean, I can't talk much. I can't say much. I think that's pretty good. But then we have Haaland, which got even more than him, and I didn't captain him because I really don't want to twist. I sticked with Mbappe. I thought he was really good, and then just didn't think much of Haaland. But then he got 1 more assist, which ended up getting him 17 points. On captain would have got 34 points. Would have got 6 more points. But yeah, I'm still pretty happy from my total points from that forward line, and from my captain pick. Now I'm not gonna change anymore, obviously. If I would change, I would go to Bruno or Diaz. But yeah, I'm gonna say Mbappe now. 2 goals is pretty good. But yeah, that is my forward line and that is my team overview. I know I'm pretty happy. 72 points. I still got 3 more players to play. 71 points, and I still got 3 more players to play. I'm pretty happy. I can't really say much. So yeah, that is my team overview. And next up is going to be my transfer plans. Okay, so now onto my transfer option. Option 1 is going to be Sabitzer to Yeboah, or Sabitzer to James Rodriguez. Now Yeboah, Ecuador, against Curacao. I think it's gonna be a pretty good game for Yeboah. I mean, I saw him play. He's really good. That's what caught my eye. from Yeboah. I think he's gonna do very well in that game against Curacao. I mean, Germany gave Curacao 7 goals, scored 7 goals against them. I know. Germany, a lot better team than Ecuador, and that's probably why they scored 7 goals against them. But still, Ecuador is still a pretty good team, solid team, and pretty good attack. I saw them play as well. Yeboah's a pretty good player. Obviously going to be very attacking, but he hit the woodwork. Sorry, a lot of times, and even got many chances. In my opinion, from what I saw. But the only concern I have of Yeboah is that he played 61 minutes or 63 minutes, something like that. And that is my only concern. Yeah, I mean, if he plays more, I'm not concerned at all because I really like him. He's under 5%. Same as James Rodriguez. But yeah, option two, I mean, is option two of the defense is Sabitzer to James Rodriguez. Now, James Rodriguez, we haven't saw him play. We don't know how long he's going to play in the first match, round one against Uzbekistan. If he plays more than 60 minutes, I think I'll put him in, and especially if he gets like a goal or an assist or gets double-digit return, that would be crazy. I mean, he's also under 5%. I really like him as a pick. I was gonna put him in my team selection like a couple of days ago, but then I turned out I picked Sabitzer, which went which went worse than which it's probably gonna go worse than James Rodriguez, because he's probably gonna get 2 or 3 points lowest. That's just the lowest. I have feeling he's gonna get something in the next game against Uzbekistan, James Rodriguez. But yeah, that is my transfer option 1 in midfield. And yeah, second option is in defense, right? I have Elvedi. He's gonna go up against Bosnia. It's a pretty hard team. I'm really not convinced in that from the fixture, from clean sheet chances. That is why I'm thinking of taking Elvedi on my team and putting in Upamecano against Iraq. I mean, Iraq are not really a bad team, to be honest. But France are a much better team, obviously. But for a clean sheet chance, excuse me for the background noises. But for a clean sheet chance, I think they have a pretty good chance as well. You know, I really like France. I saw them play a little bit. I think they're probably gonna get a clean sheet against Iraq. Obviously, you never know. 62% chance of a clean sheet, like I said in my last video. But yeah, I think Upamecano is a very good defender as well. Might get a chance to score from set pieces, because I saw him play with Bayern. He always has a good chance of scoring a goal or getting an assist. But yeah, I think Elvedi, I don't really like him right now. Or maybe I step upon I see maybe a great differential under 5% as well, like Elvedi, who's very attacking, because I really like attacking players all of a sudden. Yeah, I really think they're a very good way of getting points, you know, apart from clean sheet. But yeah, I think our second option in defense is probably getting Upamecano for that clean sheet chance. Or I haven't checked them out yet, but maybe a Spain player, or maybe a maybe Spain or Brazil player. There's not really taking fullbacks from Brazil because they're all rotation risks. From Spain, there's who is there? There's Lorente, there's Cucurella. He was pretty attacking, so I might double up on Spanish defenders, or just get a French. Like I said, my first option is getting Upamecano in. You know, second, then he has a Norway fixture. It's pretty hard, but game week 3 I'm gonna wildcard still, so I'm not really concerned about that. But yeah, I think Upamecano is the way to go. like I said, yeah, that is going to be my transfer targets. Okay, so then closing off my video with my chip strategy, because I really hadn't talked about my chip strategy at all in none of my World Cup fantasy videos. So I just wanted to talk about my booster strategy. Booster, not chip, sorry, that's an FBL. Because in World Cup fantasy it's booster strategy, not chip strategy. But anyways, round 2, I'm gonna use my 12 man. I already said that in my last video. I'm gonna use my 12 man on Vinicius Jr. against Haiti. I really think there's a big chance of him scoring some goals or some assists and getting a big return, a big haul return for me, and for all the Vinicius 12 man that are gonna play him 12 man. And round 3, then I have wildcard. I think that's pretty obvious in my opinion, because wildcard round 3, there's gonna be a lot of rotations in round 3. I'm saying that because round 3 is where a lot of teams started to qualify. Example: Portugal, England, Spain, France. All the big nations like Brazil, as well, Germany. They're gonna start qualifying. So then they're gonna start rotating, and because they don't really matter that much to them, as if they were gonna play first game week or second game week. Obviously, so that's why I'm saying round 3 wildcard. I'm gonna rotate like the big nations, and I'm gonna rotate my whole team, obviously with the wildcard chip, with wildcard booster, and I think I'm gonna pick a lot of players, obviously, that a lot of what the hell am I saying? A lot of players from nations that are still yet to qualify, that don't have a lot of rotation risk, or some players that I know are gonna get rotated. So I put in players from big nations that I know are gonna play, that are usually on the bench but play when the team is gonna rotate. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think round 3 wild card, and then a round of 32 qualification bonus. That is where you get points for the amount of players that qualify for the next round. And I think round of 32 is a perfect opportunity, because there's many teams, the most teams actually, and the latest time that you can use the chip, the latest time, yes, that you can use the chip, round of 32. There are many teams, and that's why I'm going to use that in the round of 32, because there's a bigger chance of getting more qualification bonus, because there are more teams in the World Cup. And yeah, round of 16, I'm going to use my clean sheet shield. That is or was the mystery chip, the mystery booster, which is now going to use it on round of 16, right? Because I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the rule is clean sheet wipes out only on your midfielders, keepers, and defenders. It only wipes out when they concede 2 goals, not 1, 2 goals, right? That is the chip, that is the booster. And then in the final, I'm gonna use my max captain. No words needed. I think I always do this on short-term tournaments when they have the final booster. I use it on the max captain. I always use it on final. Same with Club World Cup. I did the same on Palmer, and he got 2 goals and assists. So it always works, I think, because you have less opportunities. It's pretty simple. Less opportunities, so you're gonna use it in the final. Because you cannot even change your captain, either semifinals or finals. But I think I'm gonna use it in the final. And yeah, that is my booster strategy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video coming from me. And yeah, I hope you have a good game too, and I'll see you guys in the next one.